Ah, yes. All right. I'm sorry. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. You're here. Yeah, I know, Mel. I know. I know. I have a very good reason for this, by the way. There we go. There we go. Let's see what's going on here. Twirling. This hat is, I love this hat, but this hat does not look great on me at all. At all. I do love it though. Just can't wear my glasses. That's good. So, y'all catch the live stream last night? That was late. That was long. We'll see how we do tonight. How's that? D, how are you? Thank you, Mel. Thank you. I feel like I should be like shagging fly balls in the 1970s when I wear this cap. I mean, I love the message. That's what this hat represents, the message, not how it makes me feel. Not how it makes me feel inside. I feel so scared. Where the hell is Brian Rosenberg? Where are you, Brian? I'm summoning you. I'm summoning you, Brian Rosenberg. Where are you? There you are. He'll come. Brian, your fans need you. Hey, James Rohrbach. Long time no talk. I got chastised, James, by some of our people in the chat. They're like, "Stop talking to James. Go live. What are you doing?" I'm like, you know what? Interesting cat. I enjoyed the conversation. I liked it a lot. It's a nice, good guy. Awake. That was fun. Now you're all good, James. Don't worry. That was my faux pas. Because what I thought was going to be 15 minutes turned into, a conversation. So, anyway, thank you. Headless Horseman. Let me say right now, I rewatched the stream from last night and I am embarrassed that I neglected to call you out and say hello to you last. I don't even know how it happened. I'm watching the stream and I'm like, there's Headless. Oh, there's Headless. There's Headless. Bill, you didn't say hi to Headless. Headless Horseman, hi. Dick. Me. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you like crazy. Just watching that play. And then I'm recognizing new people that are popping up in the chat too, and I'm watching that. Bill. Poor Headless. He's like, I hate retirement. Retirement sucks. Everybody forgets your name. Nobody wants you. Me. Or something like that. Maybe your version was different, Headless. Maybe. All right, so day 2 without the wife. Nobody's home. That's cool. So here I am going crazy with the camera. I'm crazy with the camera. I just had a weird thought. I just thought I should unplug the camera and take it over the piano and play some piano. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. I'm not warmed up at all. So I'll probably make many mistakes, but we'll see what happens. Thanks, Robert Nozawa. Guys, I love Robert Nozawa. I just want you to know that. Yeah. Robert Wallace, also the gold miner 49er in the house. The man that washes all the gold out of his mustache into his pan. I'm just teasing you, buddy. I love you. You know I love you. With all the respect. All that. Like, if I take a vacation ever by myself, I'm going to visit Robert Wallace, and I'm going to be like, dude, take me gold mining. I want a gold mine. I want to put the shit into the top of this machine and let it shake down riches in the little filters. Because if I do that enough times, well, as gold moves up, shit just got real. Why? For precious metals. Now, I've told you all 100% that I am on board 100% with cryptos. I am vested where I want to be vested, and I'm there. But let me talk to you for a half a second about precious metals, which is something that I fully advocate, which many of you will attest to from my very first videos and messages. Precious metals, they're on the rise. Now listen, an ounce of silver, a 1 ounce round of silver right now is roughly $18 to $21. It just depends. But let's say it's $21. You go, you buy it, you put it in your house, where the value of that silver should be is roughly around 600 and some odd dollars. If silver was properly valued. It's not as a result of all the people that don't have that physical piece of silver in their house, and they're just betting on their credit. And they're saying, I'll take all of this silver, which is just paper, and I'll trade it here, and I'll trade it here, and it's all paper silver. But they treat it like it's real silver, a real commodity. Silver is a commodity. Well, the manipulation end of what's going on in gold and silver is coming to an end, you guys. It's coming to an end. And you're starting to see these metals upticking pretty good. They can't let it go hog wild. They can't let it go crazy, which is good news for you, because it gives you an opportunity to maybe accumulate a little bit. Again, this is not financial advice. I don't give financial advice. I give you information, hope that you'll do your own research. But I do also talk to you guys like you are my own family when I talk about things that I believe in. So there's that. But I don't always make the right moves either. You know, I have made the wrong move. The good part is that they get less and less the older I get on some fronts, and other fronts they don't. But I just feel like the true value of precious metals will be seen in the near future, and that could be 1 or 2 years, which should make you not like be crazy and like, oh, I got to buy some of this, I got to buy some of that. You should just start thinking about like, hey, for $1.30, I can buy a dime that is 90% silver. A dime from 1964, 1963, really 1964 and anything prior to it. You could buy for like $1.30, $1.50, and you could do that very easily. And you would in fact be accumulating silver. Now, when precious metals go to where they're supposed to go, because they've been heavily manipulated down under the false paper electronic fiat currency, which allows them to trade it, which has all been exposed, by the way. I won't bore you with it. It's been exposed. The people in Deutsche Bank, the people in Goldman Sachs, they've all admitted to planning strategic dumps of the silver paper market to keep the price of silver suppressed, and gold and palladium and platinum. And really, it's what they do on every level. But an interesting thing has been happening in the last I would say like 3 months, you're seeing gold starting to uptick pretty good. Normally it would uptick and they'd smash it down. It's not being smashed down. It's building. It's coming up with higher highs and higher lows. So gold is building the same way that silver is building. So if you have an opportunity to accumulate, do it. Either way, do I think you'll be in trouble? No. I think any really bad times for people in the future. In fact, the longer that this goes on and moves forward without there being major conflicts, like a physical attack against the White House or something like that, the longer this is continued, like Q has often told us, never, ever interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake. Well, Q has obligedly not interfered much, and the deep state has imploded. They're imploding before our very eyes. And I know I'll repeat some of the things I said last night, but that's okay. We're friends. You let me slide, I hope. But the deep state is imploding right before our eyes. It's happening right now. Isn't this crazy with this Hurricane Dorian? President Trump talked about a hurricane. It's imminent. It's going to hit. It's going to hit right through. We're prepared. You should be prepared. You should be ready to evacuate if necessary. You should this. And the thing came to Florida and went, and decided to go, we're going to hang out for a little bit. We're going to just hang out for a little bit and just spin, 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 spin. Let the it's total conspiracy theory. It is with the hurricane. I'm sorry. It is, but it is very what is it? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful set of circumstances that this hurricane did not enter into Florida, decided to come back out on the water, and it's toggling off South Carolina and Georgia and moving its way. And they're really talking about it on the news cycle about it bouncing up the coast. Could this be the storm that the president has predicted? And they've even tried ramping it back up a little bit in the news, saying that if this gets back out off the coast and gets into the water, and all of a sudden it gets a hit of warm water, we're talking about 120-mile-an-hour winds, which, okay, that's not like a Hurricane 5 or a 4, but 120-mile-an-hour sustained winds is pretty bad, enough to call it a storm. And maybe if they wanted to ramp it up, they could. Maybe you could throw a little gasoline into the tail end of that thing and let it go crazy, but that's not what they want. If they had the technology to steer it, then they would certainly try to make it the least amount of people hurt as possible. Absolutely. That's what would happen. But it will be very interesting nonetheless to see how this hurricane ends, what it's doing along the eastern seaboard of the United States. And quietly know that there's another funnel system coming up on the western part of the United States. Too early to tell at this point. Maybe it's fallen apart already. I don't know. But Brian Rosenberg, I've been waiting for you. Brian, where you been? Did somebody call you? Hi, Brian. Your Uncle Sal has missed you very much. And now you know this, Brian. It's good to see you, Brian Rosenberg. I'm so sorry for shitting on your name. I love your name. I do. I've joked before. Brian's got a dartboard. Like he took a still shot of my face, and he like throws darts at it every night. And like my nose is missing, and I probably got like an eyeball half missing, and I'm sure I got a couple stuck deep into my forehead on that thing. Brian, I'm sorry. You cursed with the name of one of my favorite people, Sal's cousin Brian. Oh my God. Yes, I do. Well, Brian's here. Let's let the party begin. Okay. All right. Let's let the party go. Let's do it. I'm going to get some Cards Against Humanity and just start reading them. I don't know what else to do. This live stream. I'm sorry. This is one that I'll threaten to delete, and I won't. I'll just let it go. Whatever. Yeah, Brian has got it down. I'll be fine meeting him one day as long as I don't ever show him my nose. And he'll just be like, I can't hit him. Where is he? I miss him. Bill, stand still. I'll be like, no, Brian, no. You're not hitting my nose. Ow, 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 ow. All right. Silliness has ensued. So Brian says we need to talk. Brian, are you breaking up with me? Make America Great Again. Read the hat. Oh my God. All right. How about a little piano? Why not? All right. I'm going to unplug this. If anything goes wrong, then I'm sorry. I will try not to make anything go wrong. And bring it over to the piano. And we'll have 5 minutes of maybe some dicking around. Okay? Ooh, we don't want to do that. This we want to do. Okay. I have a coaster for my beer. Pre-planned years ago. Well. Okay, I got an idea. How are we going to do this? We're going to do it like this, maybe. How's that? It's good? Can you see? Can you hear it okay? You can hear it? Okay. All right. Let's do it. This is the very first thing that I used to do to warm up. When I was just warming up, I'd be like, Okay. Hello. Excuse me for being vulnerable. I'm vulnerable. Very vulnerable. Thank you. Thank you. That's very kind. I'll play a little more. Just because. Start that over. Okay. It's all the freestyling I got for the moment. Thanks for letting me do that. I always wanted to do that. And now I got the chance to. Now I can die. So, some of you don't know this about me. I've never had a piano lesson in my life. I am 100% self-taught. And that's all I have to say about that. I'm a lot the same way on the guitar, is that I can't play anybody's music. I just can only play the stuff that is within my realm that I'm comfortable learning. And it's not Mozart, that's for sure. But that's okay. Because what's life about? It's what brings you joy. Listen, when I'm on the piano, do you know what I think about? And nothing. That is a great escape. And I love it. And it's important that we all have that, right? You would think that this live stream would be enough for me, right? Dude, you just like completely undress yourself in front of everybody every night you go live. It's like, I don't know how else to be. What am I going to be? What are you going to be? How could we not be awake, be alive, be who we are? Live behind false pretenses. Listen, I know I'm not a savant. I'm not any of that on a piano. Not even close. Brings joy. And joy is what it's all about, right? Find your joy. Find your happy button. And then push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. I don't know what that was. Whatever. Let me hide under the hat. What are you guys talking about? Thanks, Brian, my friend. You know, it's funny. I learned how to play that piano however I play it. That's a piano that my buddy got paid to take out of somebody's basement and throw away into the city dump. And he said, "Hey, if you can help me yank this out of their basement," which wasn't a walkout basement, they had to go upstairs and out there. It's a baby grand piano produced between 1909 and 1929. It went out of business after the giant collapse. After the giant collapse, and now it sits here. So here it is. Thanks, Joe Mama. Maybe I will. Maybe I will play that a little more. It's much fun. Do you guys play any instruments at all? Let's take on another adventure. I'm going over here. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay. Do you guys play any instruments? Well, I totally understand and get that, no, Monty. I do. You know, I could never play an instrument if I had to sit in front of somebody and they said, "Here's what you need to do, and here's how to read music." And I can't read music. Mm-mm. I was in choir from the age of 7th grade up through high school. I had the lead in musicals and plays in my school. Not gay, but I had the leads because I enjoyed performing. And I just always I had an ear for music, but the curriculum side of it, like learning all that stuff, I just wasn't going to happen for me. Still isn't. With guitar, I can read what's called tablature, and I can play tablature on guitar, but I could never look at sheet music and no, no. You might as well be asking me to read Arabic and put it in front of me because I don't know. It doesn't work. My brain doesn't work that way at all. It's all sound. And what? That's true, Robert Wallace. Hey, Robert Wallace, I should lay something down and then send it to you and let you try to throw some shovel over it. That'd be fun. Even if it didn't work out, it'd be fun, right? That'd be fun. Yeah, Headless. Every good boy deserves fudge. You deserve yourself some fudge. Every good boy deserves fudge. How I was taught it on my guitar is what is it? Even after dark, goats begin eating because it's EAGBGE on the guitar strings. Your drummer boy, Brian Rosenberg. I'm not gifted, my friend. That's high praise, but I am not gifted. Thank you, though. It's very nice of you to talk about your Uncle Sal that way. Thank you. Together, Brian, we're going to make America great again. With all of these people, including you, Daisy. So come say hi. Again? Come on. Come on. Turn around. Okay. No, no, no. Breath of death. Good girl. Great pup. Mm-mm. She'll be coming up here and licking me up under my nostrils or something. No. Licking me under my nostrils. I puke right in this live stream right now. I puke. She licks my nostrils. And I know some of you are begging for that rubber one. It's all right. I don't think she'll do it. She, she knows her breath is horrendous. You're so damn cute, though. You're such a sweetie. No. No licky my face. No. 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 All right. I love you. You go down? All right. Nice, Brian. I do that kind of stuff too. We'd like you to play more. Oh, shit. Yeah? Well, like I said, I don't know anybody's songs. I literally don't know how to play these songs. So you can't ever be like, play us the Piano Man, bro. And I'll be like, okay. Bing, bing, ding, ding, ding. I don't even know how to start it. Ever. Robert Wallace, that's funny. Well, you know what? Maybe I will play for you in the future. That was fun to do. Thank you for letting me do that. And hanging out and listening. It was fun. I made a lot of mistakes. That's okay. That's my pencil's heavy erasers. All right, Brian. On the real, thanks for being here, man. Thank you. So glad you showed up. Thanks for coming. And where we go on, we go all. Brian Rosenberg. So you got a family of patriots right here. So it's awesome seeing you, man. Thank you. Look at everybody, Brian, everybody. Yeah, Mega. And we together are gonna make America great again. What'd you say? That's what he said. It's our guy. It's our guy. Go watch some of his debates in the Republican National Committee and his debates with Hillary. That's our guy. I look back at him now and I'm just like, oh, yeah, yeah. I can't believe that he said the things he said. He just said them. That's great, Jeb. You're a real tough guy. You're a real tough guy. Actually, I don't think little Marco is so much of the lightweight that I thought he was. He's not so much of the lightweight that I thought he was. I mean, this guy. Military planning is precise and at its best when it gets their man or woman in the position that they need it to. And military perfection has been shown in front of us. We are watching the precision of the military and of a man that wrote The Art of the Deal, who was heavily influenced by Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Trump gets it. We're all awake. We're waiting for the rest of the world to catch up. Right now, it honestly is like we're just, we're waiting for you. I mean, can't be this dumb, right? You have to be able to fact check. Can't go to the Onion for everything. Can't throw your hands in the air and say, everybody lies, I'm just not going to listen to anybody anymore. Well, bullshit, because you're leaving with the narrative of CNN under your breath, which is just flawed. That's the mark of somebody that's given up. I just don't even think I can listen to it. Oh, fuck you. Sorry. Sorry. But seriously, it's like, are you so privileged that you can't discover the truth? Are you that privileged? You can't reach out and look for the truth? I told you, I'd call a Republican out as quick as I'll call out a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I probably am an independent, probably, but I'm no Bernie Sanders independent. And if you have to sway my vote one way or another, I sway to Trump. But I would have swayed to him had he ran as a Democrat. And it was pretty clear from the people that have listened, if you've listened to Trump over the course of the last 30 years, this man's message has not changed at all. Maybe the countries that he's talking about have changed, but his message has not changed at all, at all. And I can respect that. He's not perfect. Pretty damn far from perfect. He's the right guy. He's the right guy. That you cannot deny. He's a changed man. In so many ways, he's a changed man. I'm not saying he was a bad person before. I'm not saying that. This man openly is calling for prayer through God, talks about worshiping God, talks about one united nation under our flag. And listen, talking points, maybe. He's got his talking points right where they need to be. And I think it's because he believes it. He knows there's something bigger than Donald Trump in the world. He knows this. He knows there's something bigger. He does. He simply knows it. And maybe he didn't know it until he had the people of the world that were just some of the most, I don't want to say religious, because there's a connotation that comes with that. It's like, yeah, it's just another religious crazy person. No, these are people that believe in God. They believe in a higher power that created this earth. And I believe in that too, truth be told. I don't have enough faith to believe this entire existence is by a coincidence. I don't have that kind of faith to believe it couldn't be true. For me, it's true. It's 100%. Are all the stories 100%? Are they exactly what they were? Are they this and that? Probably not. But when you throw many claims against the wall of truth and you let kind of the stuff that's questionable fizzle out, you know what you're left with? The Sistine Chapel. That's what you're left with. That was the hand of God touching his disciple. And his disciple, his prophet, is giving the information. Now, I've told people this in the past. I don't know if I've said it on here. I probably have. But you know what? I've had some debates with people. And when I tell them that the religion of Islam is only about like 700, 800, or 900 years old, they're blown away. They're blown away. They don't believe that. I say, yeah, it was created by the Catholic Church. All true, 100% true. Islam was created by the Catholic Church back when they had major credibility onto what people need to believe. They launched a religion. They launched Muhammad. They launched all of it in the Middle East. The Catholic Church. Are Catholic people bad? No. They're not. They're trying to get through all this stuff just like us. But are the ones at the top bad? Mm-hmm. Real bad. Real bad. It's kind of, yeah. It's real bad. Top, real bad in the upper ranks. With the Catholic Church, I'll make an exception. It's real bad through the lower ranks too, though. I'm being real honest. Yeah, it's not great. You do have great people, but man, it's just so bad. All right, I've shit on the Pope and the Catholic Church long enough. What are you guys talking about? Oh my God, was Joe Biden was on the Colbert Report? I can't even watch Stephen Colbert. Ugh, diarrhea. Ugh, I couldn't even watch that guy. Robert Wallace. Thanks. It's funny. You don't. I know that you research truth and get your truth from it. Thank you. High praise from my minor 49er. See, Robert Wallace is going to make so much gold that he's going to let Shawnee and I retire. He'll probably build us a little cabin next to us. He'll have a big old mansion, and he'll build a little cabin and go, all right, guys, go check the gold. All right. See ya. We're going to go check the gold. Yep, it's all in there. Sweet. Let's go hiking. Okay. Anybody got any thing you want to talk about? It's 47 minutes. I could easily wrap this up. That'd be cool too. Since I came into this with nothing, therefore I leave with nothing. Oh, it's also 2:30 in the morning. Oh my God. Oh, so tired. I could go to sleep. Let's see. You know him personally has this? Did you guys go to high school together? Was he your teacher? Oh my God. What? Really? You went to high school together? Oh, fuck. Okay, I got you. Yeah. If you look at all you need to know about Joe Biden today is to watch how he interacted with the media. Basically, all of his terms and everything he did up until he got the vice president nomination from that guy, number 44, Traitor 44, who will probably be stripped of his presidency when this is all done. How the hell would I know? I don't. But I'm thinking it's probably going to happen because if he's not legal to be a president, then anything that he ever signed or anything he ever did was in fact not legal. Too much deeper rabbit hole. We won't go down tonight. Or at least I won't. So there's that. Sorry, I had a little Richie. Let me get out. You might as well pay homage to Alex Jones. Globalist agenda. Roger Stone is in the seat next to me, Roger Stone. What do you think about the globalists, Roger? All right. You know, 50 minutes. I'm good. All right. Thanks for showing up. I had fun. Think I've run out of stuff to say. That's it. I might come on tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me looky here. He was a social member, and I was a junior member to the fire department, Newcastle, Delaware. I got you. Yeah, I want to thank my special guest, James Warbach. Thanks for James. We had a great talk with it. No problem, D. Anytime, my friend. anytime. I'll come on soon. Like I said, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. See if there's anything. Maybe we will. But just come on and say hi. Hi. It was so nice. Brian Rosenberg showed up after I summoned him. That was just so weird. Good night, Joe Mama. Good night, James Robot. Good night, Headless. Good night, T. Absolutely. Good night, Robert Wallace. Good night, Robert Zala. I'm missing any of you. I'm sorry. Good night, Brian. Mel, Monty, if you're still with us. Good night. That's about it. Possibly. Alright. Looks like James Rohrbach dropped a link in there about precious metals, I'm assuming. So check that out. I do believe in that. So check it out. And until next time, I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Be cool. Have a great night. Have a great day.